Right now, the entire landscape of modern English football is entering a massive, unprecedented power vacuum at the very top. The foundational architects who defined the current era have finally exited the stage. They've been followed by the tactical giants who shaped the competition for the last decade. This lack of veteran leadership has triggered a league-wide reset. This timeline shows the high volume of managerial changes at rival clubs. The result is a cycle of constant dugout turnover and frantic tactical shifts. In an environment defined by panic, absolute stability becomes a significant competitive advantage. Arsenal is currently the only club positioned to step into this void and dominate. While their rivals navigate internal chaos, Mikel Arteta is entering his 6th year of an unbroken, highly supported tenure. By committing to a single vision while others pivot, Arsenal has turned organizational patience into a tactical weapon. Critics often argue that this success is a simple byproduct of massive financial investment. Over the last 6 years, the club's net spend has reached nearly £800 million. However, comparative data shows spending alone doesn't buy dominance. Chelsea outspent Arsenal, yet failed to qualify for Europe. Manchester United spent nearly identical amounts, but remain far from a title challenge. Even Tottenham committed over £640 million, only to finish mid-table. When identical spending leads to failure elsewhere, the deciding factor is the time Arsenal has afforded their manager to get the recruitment right. Arteta has been in charge for over 2,400 days without interruption. This timeline allowed the club to build a foundation that their peers, constantly starting over with new managers, cannot match. With long-term job security, Arteta was able to be ruthless, systematically removing legacy players who didn't fit his standards. He had the years required to shift the internal culture without the pressure of an immediate organizational reset. This stability ensured that every signing was made for a refined, long-term system rather than a short-term fix. Arsenal didn't just spend £800 million, they invested it into a stable system that ensured a return on every player. Because the squad and system are now settled, Arsenal enters the new season with a level of depth and tactical clarity that allows for a much more relaxed approach to the title race. CEO Richard Garlick believes this stability has positioned the club to finally achieve global superclub status. To reach that tier, the team must now deliver consecutive domestic titles. Then there is the final requirement for elite status, winning a Champions League trophy, a feat the club has never achieved. This is the level maintained historically by clubs like AC Milan, who leveraged decades of consistent identity to dominate Europe. Arsenal's years of patient building have finally produced a squad deep enough to compete for both the Premier League and the Champions League simultaneously. While rival clubs continue to hit the reset button in search of a quick fix, Arsenal is proving that elite status is built through the compounding returns of unshakable stability.